Okay, welcome to the afternoon session. This will be the final session where we will be receiving the siddhis, the accomplishment or the blessing substances. Okay, once again, please bring in mind the precious motivation of the Bodhisattva wishing to bring all motherly sentient beings to the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. Begin. We are beginning from the inexpressible absolute confession, page number 141 on, if it's your electronic copy. Okay. Tuje nise yojen nyamzemba dershen taklan gongshe shosus cheme sherai miye chegen gohon dechen longjen zoko ringenso tuje tabge jache rebel hai shintron drumben kunlan chansen Ozo jodan yike namdru be konto zambo lame che jengi Aye namda jache yonke de Chena sanwe che ba jansoj Konto zamo sanwe bhagala Gewe kyokor rabjam malukun Tudre mebe ngandu rojemba Nime janchu semki hine jurj Semki ranji cheyin namka che nam namdaye neve surji Nerjur niyin mrasan le dembe Nyamni janchu semla tantu Kunzan zolchen yenne de wala Chinan sanwa kebe kyo koroni Ansid namdal hadal hamweye Chondan jonjuro yabyom tenzo Sanchen rabge suchen dani maha Kayen lonyan pemo kelwale Nime tigle chemboro seje Machen teme jansho ningo Chiriyan nangwa de chen yong rong la De dreme pa sangwe kyong korodel Ane chenpo ringa yabyom da Jangcho chamdro trovo tromes Dorje lamo soje soge da Ringa paljen troge yabyom cho Neda yuge chaja goma je Ishin trube lazo mambo Madara jamjing sing dara dung lai so Leng ne tang zen dam sen je je ma Chinang kandu no joro ma yin so Pang joro dor jen dam jen gong sos O tu je dong so rik zen tai jai ge Do we den do jang chu sem ge de Lame go pang zhe para ja we che Tenpa jansu susu durjim Kusun tu dan nyam joro dombe cho Durje dan kan dam se tenge nir Chitan ke para lambe dan se nam Nga che ne shin ne do me Yundo me don da wara me ge chen Den lai go chen do se ma che chan Te jan lo ye nyam pe le lo ye Londo ma juro zel cho chung wan She jen me den ba me wan juro ten Gom lai me zen en ro ye la so So dan ma tsuro ma re wan ge na Tenbe kan dan dam len de juro chi Nel juro gang ji se nyam ban Ke che zamyan trembara me jaje Kalle junche de dara ma jonte Sango chewe yese kawata Monshe me ben kenchen mando de Nyamda tsoje nyamba kawata Nyamda nyemi namlai che che da Nyamlai me ze nyamben ken las Nyam dang zhou shen nyam bai den dai ge nyam zhen gen ge gen para jun to sa tsen di gen da yun ge drip jor na rab no che ben sem ge tol ho sha jam ben to zen dan la gon ne cha ni me yin le me jro da ge de mi me dang nyom nga lai shu ne cha ni me den ge tsam ban zan do den dai mi me chelen den ben na nam to gaya me para me joro she konzo jo ma zam ge wang ge na nom ba chen na rab no ze para se om ban zara sa do sama ya manu pala ban zo sa do te no ba te so de do me bo su do kaya me ba su go kaya Membawa sarva siddhi membra yatsa sarva karma sutsa me siddham shiryam guru hum ha 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 ho bhago sarva tanda gata banjarma me banjarim bhava maha samaya zanto ahom banja santo samaya manu palaya banja santo tirsa dirdo me bhava sunto kaya me bhava ha 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 om bhagavan sarva tata gata banjarim bhava maha samaya santo om sarva dhai jam vishodhani hum pe Namo Rukzan Tsan Jugi Palden Lama Damba Namgi Kaden Badan Sangi Gi Kaden Ba Chegi Kaden Badan Gedengi Kaden Ba Sanga Dan Ringa Dan Zunga Dan Ningbo Dan Chaja Dan Tingi Zengi Dem Chinni Dini Dongjan Chijin Juje Lua Mi Ben Dem Badan Kepara Korde Tamji Ki Chibala Yidam Dorje Shun Dudul Tojo Chada Gojong Damjen Janso Sodan Cheba Namgi Kadem Demba Chembe Tula Dene Tendan Drove Chidra Keba Rikpa Zimba Dacha Yenche Kordan Cheba Nadra Lagi Darwa Chidra Yilla Semba Da Chedo Zuk Zuke Zuchen Dan Veda Dan Zumi Keke Sodan Cheba Rapta marge to dam kan, shal ze soke to dam. Koroshal Todam Gam, Zage Peki Todam, Shunchen Marme Todam Gam, Sobu Dange Todam, Surchen Dege Todam Gam, Rolmo Raye Todam, Kanjuro Wangdang Edruzer, Yaradam Nyembo Zoro
Buddhahood. Jin de chen du tse che me jon de che ye tim pon to android de che ke me so to the mind de che yin so ga Rigen Chabda Minju Nawataye Tudanka Doa Kundu Ninjita Jinre Siki Tudanka Korunde Selne Tujinse
Sam Jeshingi Dengdu Gyaga Shaki Maja Ajanu Yang Pejung Ma de go dambe Jejok lag yudang Je bana tse tabe Ilam na jikzinyong Sinam chiki gyame Shinta la be Lo me shigle segi Eko jo ke sonin Yagi tse bome ling bo le ne ba ya sum nam da so we etenje la ya jong de le me tombe doje bendo na te la ma jung be Echera la be dang Mindre de te dong wei Ga deng ki na anh ni Nyam gai lu ru len be Eke che shi ge do De je po gyo me be Shuk tre ge ne La dang la me sheri E ma gom kang je jong Ma dang kan je ning ding It's a gi de be Ja le che go ju be in a drop shik ru Jale jako jobe ne drop shik ru Jale jako jobe in a drop shik ru
Hey, just a moment. Okay, so please bring in mind all motherly sentient beings. We dedicate the merit that we've accumulated through this practice to bring all motherly sentient beings to the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood in general, and then particularly to pacify all negativities in this world, like warfare, diseases, famine, elemental destructions, and so forth. May they come to an end immediately, and may positivity be cultivated in the minds of all sentient beings, and may the lineage masters' lives be long and their awaken activities reach far and wide. May those masters who have passed into nirvana, their emanations come back quickly and enact the benefit of Buddha, Dharma, and sentient beings. May all Dharma brothers and sisters be free from obstacles in their practice. May they have firm and stable cultivation of bodhicitta. May they traverse through paths and attain the realization of the bhumis. The prayer that swiftly fulfills all wishes. It's 2 pages down. Emma ho zu gesen bemen dongbola kunga ye shel ringe rubel ha rangjong chenbo bema yabyo kandro jingpong chegla sewan de samba nyudu rupa lingen chebe namen tu gebe neden barche makru mugis keje jembe mela se jebe shaljen inne kullo Samba nyudu drupan jinjen lo dedan sulchim don la gomba dan tebe jurde chayen. Shera benzon sobe no dembo semjen kunge chunla ranju ne jeten deke dembara uja. Samba nyudu drupan jinjen lo kanla nedan dunge mende. Chumbo dedan gebo cheba dan meche jenzen lam chanju. Seyen pandara tu ben nega kun chabda resa shindu machi be tuje sungshi guru unche. Samba nirdu druparan jinje lo de sum sangye guru rinpoche. Ngodro kundak dewa chenbe sha bache kunsun de derdra. Sewa devso chenge lapto se chinnan same bache. Samba jinje drupara jinje lo de sum sangye guru rinpoche. Ngodro kundak dewa chenbe. Pachen kunsa dudun trampon se sewa devso chinge. Chinnan same bache shiwadan samba tringe drupan jinge lo. Sangye kunge ngowo kajin chen ugen rinpo chela so. Namje sede nawa no mata pema vudu kevara jin. Sangye kusum nepe chen labdan chen ne mejur tempe chen. Kede meche dembe chen labke cheta ngoje melam drupara sho. Okay, use this Hour of Blessings text because there's prayers, additional prayers are in there. Page 70, I think. Page 70. Om Swasti Ye Ying Dang Ma Me She Do Je So Tam Cho Je Cha Ma Ga Ning Je Dang Sung Ju He Ru Kam Bel Te Chen Tse Sa Sung Gong Ba De Ba Ying Ne Ku Ngon Tse Gong Ne La Sam Te Rup Jo Pe Ma Ka Re Ring Lo Che Min Nyam Pe La Tu Ge Da Dr Wang Ak Chang Rik Pa Zim Pa Shi Rodu Pa Wo Gang Ke Tsur Tong Ngor Su Ke Ke Pa Du De Ke Ma Hu Wen Dang Shu Jo Ngon Gon To Kame tenjong tu dang da cha ro de sum yo me dambe adara shar turbe da jen yo do chang. Tenro gombo dambara jen sen de lu me kencho tsa sum den do dang da son chen chi se wa da. Geng me ye jen rob ze samma ya om drupara juru chi tu ten shi da che dra nga. Yang ge du jum zab de ring lo te dri dri chu ke chong we ka. Temen nenche pe ma shen kange sang sum se dang tong ge chen rang cha sen nam pa ge ma ze chen yin su du we ngang su ne su chang se tab dral we tong ta ne nu nge mun to che pe che chap sho dung ge da je chen ge che bul lo ge me nyam ta da nam ya nin dre nin je chen bo chong den dang che gu chen bo chong shek zhu chen me che ge tong la chang kun zo nang cha dol la nir Larian Zuke, Dajer Charwarame, Gangi, Drola, Zeve, Tuke, Dan, Lume, Saju, Lame, Ucha, Lobo, Nene, Membede, Choke, Lame, Yantru, Nurujan, Sel, Chabda, Korle, Gombo, Kundu, Zangelwa, Kundu, Lama, Tet, Sije, Jede, Yeshe, Dojelan, Donsho, Zeche, Gebe, Sel, Ngayab ling ne keme dala gong sangye nipa pema kara ye ngo tsara de gara yu zamshen lariyan zhuji ying su duwa de da so sen na me pe wang lam lo lam go ke dro gun bong dan gel den je da we se ning bo lam ke bra sang chen shing da gong sab de ring lo jan se de ben do lariyan tru be da jul chara do sal tek cho we sal dor je zem Kunge yapse ringlo menrol ge kalden jetzen nigdu tendru. Tubden tenle balbara sewa de gönke shuve yingsu men. Larian tendan drove palgendo yantrul dawa shunu tsut. Nigdro tseme göndu nyurujen sel namo guru dewa dhake ye payo drubje chimbal pan. Ganjon dhake soje malabde yerme shiche jozen lama. Sewa de so turje zacho ke gange ringlo zenjong pelo. Tuke dame lama wandu cho drupe dajel nyurdo charo. Tenne chinle gengme lundro sho geme ali kalle daden la ngane chege kole mi. Kandu suke de gara jurve pel pache damba sangye yus. Tsera sambe lekje namkanye shije ringlo chuzen chikpa. Wanshu damba dube charjungi pende chinge sulla se. Nubre je dharmajo tuke de dendam dulje shari tab. Shije chege lingshe seje be chodro ninje shunu nyurjen sho. Om swasti tenyo soza de chendorje ru rubje chimme nyume yesh. Dudun pe ma te dren heru ke nanse zelnen tsewan jenj. Jigme ngagi wanshu kenze der sapsan norbu zechand. Tongmen chenlen nampra gelwe de sansu mishe tabra tsoj. Vima ladang ada chide ye tuje gome tuke damche tar nigdu tendan rowe pong. Yome dorje ngoro tenjo se medan langsam gewe sam. Tenne lume dre shrege gede chetar membe dre zan yurzo. Sasum Tashi Belge Ze Juru Chi Om Swasti Gewa Choyan Yeshe Ju Jime Lingpe Yangse Rabdro Pa Gochen Geldru Sangan Ten Kuze Daden Ze Chen Rabge Shom Swasti Jingme Wandra Peme Chen Wesel Longchen Namke Niljurpe Sansum Jintop Chinle Nam Shabe Danten Zamling Gendu Shu Lama Ku Kam Samwarase Chondo Kuze Ring Warase Wade Chinle Darjen Gebarase Lama Dante Wa Me Parachinje Lo Pende Jungwe Neji Bo Temba Yunre Neb Temba Zimbe Gebu Nam Kuze Gelsen Denjuru Che Donga Chetzun Changla Mam Kishin Rubne Rikzen Jube Sal Tupde Nyingbo Sanganga Temba Belge Zamling Chabjuruche Palden Lame Kutse Rabden Chin Tembe Chinda Ngatanda Chitsi Minno Nobu Getsen Soke Gewe Temba Genjuruche Palden Lame Kutse Tem Kanyam Yongla Dege Chungwa Dan Daje Malu Soksa Jibja Yurdu Sangye Salla Ge Parasho Peme Ringlo Ngajuruz Ngeden Ningbo Shingda Düdjom Ring Gange Saptere Tembasid Meno Shedan Druben Zenjuru Chi Tembe Baljuru Lame Shabe Den Tenzin Kebu Santen Yong La Chan Tembe Chenda Ngatan Jok Temba Yunre Nebe Kashi Sho Allahu Tashi Delek, everyone. Enjoy talk. Vajrakilaya's blessings to all. Everywhere they're doing, wrathful practice to purify all negativities and to remove obstacles. So it's a very good time. It's a small way of contributing toward removing negativities in this world. It's very, very good. Just enjoy talking. Yeah, this morning I was saying when we had the one stanza of Lama's supplication. Omin Chegin Kipadanda in the Kanishta palace, in the palace of the Kanishta, the Sunzangye, the essence of the embodiment of all the Buddhas of the 3 times. You who showed my mind, or you who pointed out my mind as Dharmakaya. Root Lama or Tsawe Lama to you, I supplicate that one. So when we say Tsawe Lama, now especially in Vajrayana, root teacher is someone, we usually say the threefold kindness. One who has bestowed us that ripening empowerment, and then the liberating instructions, and then the backing or the supporting instructions, like all those teachings and so forth. So when we have received those 3 from the Lama, then he or she becomes one's root Lama. And then again within Mahamudra and Dzogpa Champa and so forth, there are different attributes of the root teacher in the Mahamudras. Someone who has pointed your innately abiding primordial wisdom or wisdom has been pointed out to you, or we also say one who has pointed out the nature of your mind and so forth, like that. And in Dzogpa Champa, one who has pointed out the Rigpa and so forth. So that is the root Lama. So if we have that, then we should always remember in practice, especially in the Dzogpa Champa. And one's root Lama becomes the quintessence embodiment of all the Buddhas of the 3 times. So that is the practice that we need to emphasize on. And there are like 5 factors of how we need to maintain Guru Yoga. And one of the things is that to see one's Lama as the primordial Buddha. And second one is whatever his or her actions are, to see as awaken activities, so no flaws of particularly focusing on what we call pure perception, pure view or pure vision, like that and so forth. Then if you supplicate to the Lama, then the Lama can grant us the blessing, the absolute blessing, and likewise the Lama's kindness surpasses all of the Buddhas of the 3 times and so forth. And the Lama subsumes all of the refuges. Lama contains, Lama embodies all of the refuges. So those are the 5 factors like that. So, and also particularly in the practice lineage, then, this kind of Lama is what we need to go for, until we have found that kind of Lama. So, in the practice way, there are instructions how we need to say. Instructions there is the metaphor used. So the first one, metaphor, is until we find that kind of Lama, we are searching, and we are searching. Now once we have found that Lama, then the Lama's instruction has to be followed. There is the example given, the metaphor given is like a swallow. It's called tija. I guess the most equivalent bird of that one is a swallow. The swallow makes its nest, bringing mud in its beak and then kind of spitting and kind of making that bird is called tija. So before it makes its nest, it kind of surveys to see if the place is feasible, safe, and so on and so forth. Once it determines that is good, then the swallow male couple, they start to build the nest like that. Similarly, like that, we can do window shopping of Dharma and so forth, but then we cannot remain like a hippie, just. We need to actually settle for one practice, just like that one. In the olden times, the example is given to digging a well. You dig a well, you pick a spot that you think that you're going to hit water. You dig and dig and dig until you hit the water spot. you dig like few meters down, and then you think, oh, water's not there, you move on to another one, like that. After you've tried several, then you think you don't heat water. But if you had just worked on one spot, that you would have heat like that. That's how we need to practice. So that kind of practice, according to the practice lineage, is called instructions taken like a swallow building its nest. Tija Changju Tabu. But what it also mentions is like entering into the swallow's nest. The swallow just kind of has two places. It shoots out from the nest, goes looking for food. Once it finds the food, flies back straight. That's not like sparrow, and they kind of hop and hither whither, like those kind of things. They just kind of straight away should fly into the nest. So likewise, as a practitioner, as a Dharma brother and sister, I'm just giving an advice. We need to now settle to one practice, like that one. That's the way to go about. Whether Mahamudra or Dzogpa Chenpo, that's the way. I don't know about other traditions, but Mahamudra and Dzogpa Chenpo, this is the way that you need to settle for one and not move from there. That's the way to do it. So then, if you think in that kind of term, then you have to have a Lama. The Lama's instruction has to be taken to one's heart. We need to practice like that and work on. And then follows the next pattern or the next metaphor of the practice is once you have received that one, then you utilize the practice of the teachings. The metaphor is given like a very sophisticated woman looking at the mirror. A very fancy woman, he or she does very meticulous makeup. But any flaw that she sees kind of patches or takes care of that. Likewise, once we are a practitioner, any flaw that we have in our practice, we need to work toward removing it. That's the metaphor. If you don't, recognizing our own fault, hiding our fault, burying it or patching it and then ignoring it, doesn't work. So then the other metaphors are there, but so that's the way. I just wanted to let you all know. So practice in that way. We're entering a new year, so then let's all hope that this year will bring blossoming results of our practice, and then we can be able to see the nature of phenomena, the nature of mind, the nature of abiding nature, like that. So, all good wishes to you, prayers and good wishes to you all. Practice in that way. And the two other metaphors are Gelpogi Katham. So you're bearing the king's command. When the king commands you to take the command and say you should bring this to that place, you cannot make any error. You have to take it so that you bring it to the destination. Similarly like that. That metaphor is used for the teachings during the time of death, like poor teachings, or when death is coming. So we don't have time to learn all of those teachings. One particular teaching, like the command of the king, is what we need to bring with us. And with that we transition. And that's what we're bringing to our next destination. So like that kind of. Then in between Bardo, there's another metaphor used. Called reconnecting the channel reconnecting the, wazuk. Wazuk is like in the olden times, to bring water, they would carve tree trunk into channel, and then then they would connect one channel to another, and then they would have water. So sometimes the wind or the storm kind of knocks those channels, and then you have to go fix where it is interrupted, where the connection is disrupted. So likewise, when we are in the bardo, shopping for a new body for the next life, like in the Tibetan Book of the Dead, it is mentioned how to close the gates to other miserable births and so forth. We only need to choose, many instructions give how we need to direct ourselves to the pure end, to the different Buddha fields or different Shinkam or different Buddha fields. Even if we cannot do that, then at least to gain a fortunate human birth in a family that has all good conditions, in a place where Dharma is existing, and so on and so forth. So that teaching applies to reconnecting the channel of that disrupted connection. Because once we are in Bardo, that connection has been disrupted. Now we need to reconnect it. So those are the ways of using the teachings. This is the practitioner's way of doing it. The scholars have their own ways of saying it, but this is the pit instruction way of doing it. 아니 그래서 아균이도 면 근데 간테지 가다kamno table ci basciame holy tebtenate capitabe 야네 야케면 뭐 봐도 공기를 3일 지나자 근데 tamma per besa da cego le via toccheto Okay, let's do the remainders and to you know where the remainders. The book is 222. Did you find the remainders? Page number?
Yeah. 214. Yes. 214.
Okay. Hero kandan don kerendo soge korlo korowai daje rowa malba 길 거런지 또로 바라라쇼 아도 징글라발라 두데 버쇼 옴 아홈 반자 암레타 홍하호지 라멘 단제 대행게 풍보 세메셰베 남게 감강와라 주로 에아라리 링링 다 Undendai Gani Bone Soy Kegi Damsi Dula Bab Ngensi Torama Dejela Jeje Tara Damje Shin Ngenche Tele Joparaze damchinchidir pezi chuda kelen charuchigo serkim to ma hung ho torma drage ge shada yeshi de zera de yen janzo jimbon chowara jur ting sum zebe jump Shari Tatsu Tormani Yeshi Dutse Ranjin Deyen Gegura Charave Mejun Chebe Tin Ngaraze Leke Tangra Semboro Acho Leke Saldeb Nyemboro Sange Tensun Tenzen Kutse Sing Geden De Chon Chik Den Pende Pen Ke Paradacha Benlo Yenchen Chanshu Barado Songchop Miyal Galgen Kunsel Tungen Charjin Shige Wangdang Genche Lasso Ganchul Tinle Nurdo Chupara Dharma Palla Saparivara Argam Pali Pushre Dhulke Aloke Gende Nyute Shabda Praticha Soha ru kampal chenga ru damche jin da dan dere tempa song jeng chong damchen kon la tempa rai ge mane yonsu ma chang dang gan yan nu pa ma dirne ge ba gan non ba de ken ke ge zen ze ri gong ban za sato samaya mano dan za sato den non ba de sa de do me ba wa sato khayo me Subho khayo me bhava anurato me bhava sarva siddhi me prayasta sarva karma siddham shiryam kuro hum ha 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 ho ha sarva tata gata bandhanmane manta bande bhava maha samaya sato dinne zodan lenche do korva siddhu shunne ne me sedan vanshu dan chonan le para seddu Om Supratishta Benzara Yesoha Getsa Getsa Sabhava Nam Gewandi Nurdu Heru Kabal Drujurne Drova Chikchang Diye Sala Gempara Sho Jenla Chozer Jansu Terun Chinle Tome Sasum Latsoki Dengdere meten göpa kunje Tatu Tashi Delek Shunnu dang baradu yangle sheke ne Rumbe lobe namsum dang Tama dragmara vennes Bemma tetren sogel ge Jengara kellan damche be Damchen kaye summa nam Palge torma deje lam Enge tate jejendo Chenle namje do barase Damjembe du mo she dan ne jen she me mo she so temme so ter she shao chu du zi she ro go ru be chen ara ge sam go ru be tong ro ba gang chen ta yu de wa dang she ru den ba ge pa ra je ma ma ring ba ling ta ka ro dong we do sum ra ge la para ze tham je che ki in su tem om lam hum lam stambhaya Okay. Table chi basho se table dan ke. Bomba, hamara bomba, dele torma jakha torma imi. Kapala dan des. Hamara bomba banga bomba di jakha imi bomba.
Is there still in here?
Yes. So, you know, this is the difference between the Romois, because we are doing Siddhi. If you are not doing Siddhi, after Stambayan here, Sumche, then there is Joge, and that's time, then immediately you go with that. So, you have to.
So if we're not finishing, it would be Jogye?
Yeah, that's Joge, yeah. Because here we have then
because
Zilbet.
we're
Yeah, that's. That हमारे बुम्बा मांगो सारा बुम्बा दे अनाशा घर अनाशा छह सौ कम मोनिका सिक गुदे को बाद अब नी अन्य का बेर तो अने मिनी अन्य बेदा मोनिका लो अन्य बुम्बा चिदा तेरा तौर में दिचंदा को वाशेंस बुम्बा दे तौर में दे मोनिका चिंदा काफी कपल तुम ची बाशो तुम ची 그러면 뒤치기 된대. 뒤치기 된게 투치. 나는 로 베타를 축하고. 모니카로 아니 컵 돈마다 안 해준다. 밑에 잘라내 셔도 봐 되면
집에서 지금 온다면 그러지 샘지
멜론 단데스 같은 멜론 세리 들리 다다 쇼나 숨지진다. 야, 지면에서 안에다니서 체를 진다. 체를 종고메 잠치 지면데. 아피디 징고베 맨다 톰기. 다다. Okay, now focus. This is our harvest. Zoom that. And the ultra with the left and the left arrow right hand on it. Okay. Paste the shrine. Paste the shrine. Paste the shrine. Shrine. Yeah. Melon da negativity. And the Cheshire did that to Shagan. Melon this. Melon the couple of this. Couple is. And the melon is a pamak maiba. Avedi, kachila anidi. Crystal the crystal. Om Balchena Doranje Shunodam Yom Chen Korolo Gedeke De Chen kalone chodan temo ngerozo Kung great glorious Vajrakumara in great wisdom consort Korlo Gyadevma from the great bliss of profound secret space bestow supreme and common cities. Om Vajrakilaya Sarva Viganam Pampota Kaya Vakasita Sarva Siddhi Monica melon baixo. Yeah, sitting. Dancing, no, it's dancing. Yeah, 됐고. 완전히 그렇게 해서. Now offering and praises. O lame de yen chen ba ni jiang zhu sim gi zhen chen zhu yul dang wang bo ni me de chen long zhen chong du rul om shi ri ben zar kumar sabari vara ar gam pa nyam pushpe du aloke gende nyote shabda benza kama guna pratisa so Tulko kulkoro sumdo dorje purbe la te om banzar heruka sama manu palaya banzar heruka te no pa sisa vrido me sudo shayo me bhava sudo shayo me bhava anurato me sarva siddhi me prayasa sarva karma sutta me sitam shriyam koro ha 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 ho bhagyo sarva tata gata dajra heruka mami munta dajre heruka bhava mahasamay tato ahum bhe om dajra heruka samaya manupa gandra heruka tenopa tisa dhirdo me bhava sudo shayo me bhava subodha anurato me sarva siddhi me prayasa sarva karma siddham shriyam guru hum ha 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 hum bhagavad sarva tata gata bandra heruka mame munza bandra heruka bhava mahasamay tato ahum bhe om bandra heruka sam manu palaya bandra heruka tenopa tisa dhirdo sudo ayome bhava subo shayome bhava anu siddhi me prayasa sarva karma susame sitam shriyam guru hum ha 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 ho bhagavad sarva tata gata bandra heruka mame munza bandra heruka bhav mahasamaya tato ahum dene zodan lenjeng do korwa sindu shunne chan eme tsedangwa Chonan le barazel doze om supradishta benzare yeso Nanzi purumbu kel koronam toki tegle chemborotem hung Alchembo ye ingne le kosun toki kel korosa Pei Benzara kawa zirakchang Minne yishi gel korado kusun tosul hundru Dorje shunne gopanto rova gungi peldo Minne yishi gel korado kusun tosul hundru ne Dorje shunne gopanto rova gungi peldo sho Minne yishi gel korado kusun tosul hundru Dorje shunne gopanto Rova Gunge Baldo Sho Om Ye Dharma Hetu Prabhava Hetun Deshan Tathagat Haya Vadada Deshan Chayoniro Vambadi Mahashalmana Soha O Rezen Zel Chan Jen Lai Jan Senda Sim, you can hold the flowers in your hand. Simbem purumbo ngundru kingendere Mamo kandro nyuronjon tenle chen Purumbe gel korol haye Choke Kilkoro del de Som Sampe Getsojin Mime de Chen Jangshu Semge Long Seba Dorje Purbo Drup Wangi Chuo Daju Rabdo Min Shungshe Chuo Gomjetan Dambe Chuo Nyamlen Ranjense Menga Chuo Neke Zed Tabki Chebe Lamgi Bokchen Jon Taljen Gombe Wangi Dings Ningje Delwe Damse Tsedu Ker Barwe Tinle Debo Tal Tuje Purubu Judru Yulade Gebe Rimbe Tamil Nanje Densu Meshe Dorje Korle Damse Chu Yeshe Toro Yondu Teme Purubu Dradan Geglade Teme Ningje Chachu Neta Mejun Tsetru Dorjen Jorba Ye Mada Shinchu Ningen Jun Changsem Purbu Yumge Kalla De Pone Lamle Zalung Tib Pone Dute Bupsu Rabjing De Chudru Gawa Yeshe Tars Grikba Purbu Cheyin Lumsu De Neba Ye Dorje Purbu Jebe Lamge Purbu Samjane Druba Jebu Purbu Ngonzo Nawango Banzara Kumara Tombe Ranjen De Tanza Zunju Tuche Tanchan Trinle Roham Tigle Chikto Dom Juru Chi. Victorious ones, send your ears in the 10 directions and 4 times. Assemblies of Gurus, Idams, Hakinis, and Dharma protectors. Please come here, all of you, numerous as dust motes in the world, and be seated on the lotus and moon seat in the sky before me. With respectful body, speech, and mind, I bow down and present to you outer, inner, secret, and suchness offerings. In your presence, Sugatas, the supreme objects of worship, I feel shame for all my past evil actions and regretfully apologize for my present non-virtues. In order to turn away from them in the future, I shall restrain myself. Curse in all the gatherings of merit and virtue, and ask you, victorious ones, not to pass away into nirvana, but to turn the Dharma will of the Tripitaka and the unexcelled teachings. All accumulations of virtue I dedicate to the minds of beings, so they may reach unsurpassable liberation. Buddhas and your ears, please listen to me. May this excellent aspiration which I have here begun be expressed in accordance with the victorious Samantabhadra and his heirs, and with the wisdom of noble Manjushri. May all the precious masters, the splendor of the teachings, reach everywhere like the sky. May they shine on everyone like the sun and moon. May their lives be firm like mountains. May the precious Sangha, the foundation of the teachings, be in harmony, keep pure vows, and be wealthy in 3 trainings. May the practitioners of Mantrayana, the essence of the teaching, keep their samaya and perfect the development and completion stages. May the ruler who supports the Dharma, the patron of the teachings, expand his dominion and aid the Buddha's teachings. May the nobility and chieftains, the servants of the teachings, increase their intelligence and be endowed with resourcefulness. May all rich householders, the sponsors of the teachings, have wealth and enjoyments and be free from harm. May all countries with faith in the teachings have peace and happiness and be free from obstacles. May I, yogin on the path, have flawless samaya and fulfillment of my wishes. May anyone connected with me through good or evil karma, both now and in future, be held by the victorious ones. And may all beings attain the gate of the unexcelled vehicle and attain the vast kingdom of Samantabhadra. Namo Choju Devara Shempa Sedanche Kyabranyame Shache Gyalpo Dan Gese Gedan Nenten Pabe So Kense Dani Chonam Gons Pende Junne Demba Rinpoche Tendan Semba Pakba Chonam Yang Yang Gawe Zaljen Nabe Den Tsoke Gewe Demba Ge Ken Lo Chogul Trube Lo Benda Kate Rikzen Jube Yida Magen Zadur Jusum Drekbe So Ngajuro Sasum Haso Tubden Dodang Age Sultada Gangjen Jongsu Serve Jangjurup Chechelebewe Dorje Damgone Soke Gewente Chodu Gewa Kusum Tuk Riksum Sembe Jurtur Romo Ye Gangjen Pende Nima Salvara Soke Gewe Demba Ge Jurche Geldan Gese Paba Chembe Samjen Drube De Garanir Zone Dime Gelden Norbu Ges Soke Gewe Demba Ge Jurche Tunmon Tunmen Shunkun Rangwa Manur Jurche Tun La Pamba Ye Gangjong Nangwe Go Chen Tom Soke Gewe Demba Ge Jurche Kalzan Dulje Dodang Akin Nyamsu Lendang Shenre Mejo Parakadang Gongpa Dalweshu Soke Gewe Demba Ge Jurche Densung Kaye Janso Chem Samo Choder Norbu Ngombarze Dodang Ake Lamsang Zombulje Soke Gewe Mejo Sahor Kembo Cheba Sume Palden Luye Tawani Sunre Jube Kasel Chan Soge Gewen Temba Ge Jurche Samo Nanju De Sum Gombe Ju Tunme Shemenga Sangwe Lamju Chalu Che Kurshek Bengo Sarbar Soge Gewen Temba Ge Rabjam Shitro Chabda Dubde Ge Kaba Rizin Sosego Kande Bema Kasel Chidu Kul Soge Gewen Temba Ge Jodan Rebo Sanga Temba Chen Sanla Mano Rizin Jub Taki Chalgi Terlang Tolle Wan Soge Gewen Tembage Dorje Change Gongden Du Chu Kedro Jewe Shelne Nendu Toge Ngembe Ranze Malempa Soge Gewe Serje Nobu Teki Yunge Chan Megu Inge Kandro Tuz Sewe Jeju Kalpa Konan Tram Soge Gewen Tembage Ngowo Kane Dabe Yeshe La Rangshen Lunge Drube Dangsh Lungom Semle Debe Zomba Che Soge Gewen Temba Ge Yeme chori shenpe mekte che tatzen tawe zendang zhungne shilam drebu nangdong sundu jo choke gewe tenpa de zun gewe gongpa tarduk den sabshi chedre yue sentum rikdong me she dorje drobe ta choke gewe tenpa mangdu teba lungge chen chen shin parar gongzhom lek Menga negis duzening lazim tsogen gyame tenpa ge julchen mejun ati yogesa malu gelwa kungi yeshe ko chabda jambel dorjar ram tsogen gewen tem anda tsemma sumgi tamme redan sonnam transe tekcho senge dayang sasum cha tsogen gewen tenpa ge Gelten yonsu zombe gezanzir vesel dorjen ningbo to cholen nambara gelve gelsen to tsoke geve dembage daso denne drowa jesi du tendan dembe ningbo yonzo kaja shindu zenjong belwa ye tsoke geve dembage dorna kezen rube namdarege gelden beve chinle kaja Tenzin dambe saten yongane tsoge gewe tenbage Palden lamme kuse rabden chin tembe chinda nga tangda Chisi minu nobu gelchen tsoge gewe tenbage juru chi Palden lamme kuse rabden chin tembe chinda nga tangda Chisi minu nobu gelchen Tsoge gewe tenpa ge juru chi pende chungwe nechi tenpa yunren tenpa dan tenpa zimbe kev kutse gelsen ten juru chi palden lame kutse tenpa kanyam yongla deke chung taje malle soksak dribjane nyurdo sange salla ge barash Peme ringlo nga juro zomba cheng eden ningpo shingta du. Gangi sabdare temba sinte bara minu shedan drupe zen juro chi. Tembe pal juro lame shabe den zen kebu saden yong. Tembe jinda nga tan jorba. Temba yunre nebe tashi shu. Thus, all that has been performed here, by the power of the truth of the three precious jewels, through the blessings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, through the great wealth of the two perfect accumulations, and through the absolute purity of Dharma Dhatu, which is inconceivable, be accomplished in that exact manner. Nandra riksum hanga cheku ngang kudang yeshe rolbar. Sabsan aljo chembe nyamlen la erme toge ting. Sho gewa kundu yangda la. Chalme chege bella long. Sadan lamge yende rabzon. Palden lame gopan roto sho. Om Benza Guru Pema Sindi 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 Om Benza Guru Pema te chen sa Danzar samaya za Sindi pala O maha Benza guru Pema te chen sa Danzar samaya za Sindi pala Om Benza Guru Pemante Benza Samaya Sindi Pala Kung A Allahu Tashi Delek, wonderful. So, thank you everybody. Thank you Lopenet for homestaying and all of you, and thank you Tsering and the family, everyone, and all those who send donations for the talk. And thank you so much. It's always beautiful and wonderful to practice in the group. Okay, everyone. In 3 days' time, we'll be entering into the new lunar year, and it will be the Chotul Dawa. It's the miraculous month, so please remember to begin in an auspicious way. Okay, we'll see you soon. So tomorrow we have 3 roots and Dharma protector practice. Day after we have new moon, and then after that will be the New Year. So. Tashi Delek, bye bye. Hello.